What's good, my zesty lemons? It is I, Lee, and thank you so much for stopping by Zesty Tarot. Today we're going to do a reading on Miss Britney Spears. And look, y'all gonna leave Britney alone. I know y'all like, wait a minute, I ain't do nothing to her now, but those that like to mess with this woman, she has been through so much, okay? She has dealt with scrutiny ever since she honestly began becoming her own person. You know, like, she wasn't allowed to be herself. She was trying to tell us in was it the album Oops, I Did It Again? Like, she was trying to let people know right then and there, and it kind of seems as though that pop stars go through this phase where, you know, they're like, okay, I'm sick and tired of doing these cheesy songs. I want to break out of this and I want to express my individuality, and it becomes a problem. And it seems as though everyone was watching her because they didn't understand why she was doing some of the things that she was doing. And, you know, okay, let me just stop, because that's not the point, right? I just feel bad for her. I feel bad for all celebrities, if you want me to be honest. Okay, let me rephrase that. Some individuals I don't feel sorry for, because they are shitty people. Regardless of how much money they make, they are shitty people. But there are some that are just trying to do what they love, and they catch shit for it all the time. And I hate that for them. So anyways, TMZ and their raggedy ass decided to post this clip, if you will, of Britney Spears being a maniac. And I watched the film, or not film, but the little clip, and I don't think she was doing anything wrong. I mean, for one, you have somebody with their camera all up in her face. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, how would you like it if you were sitting here watching whatever, or you was just, you know, you was enjoying your family or enjoying a conversation, and all of a sudden you see somebody sitting here just like this, just staring at you, filming you. That wouldn't make you uncomfortable? That wouldn't make you want to step out of character? Some people act as though she's supposed to, or any celebrity that is supposed to allow this. Some people think, oh, well, you signed up for this. And I hate that, unfortunately, that is the case, but it's not by their terms. It's definitely not by their terms. Okay, so I'm done ranting. So let's get into what's going on with Miss Britney Spears, okay? I love Britney. You know, I appreciated her when I was going through my little hoe phase, you know what I'm saying? I was always... Britney was my girl, okay? She had jams. She embraced who she was. And people didn't care. I mean, people were mad about it because she didn't want to walk around with pigtails and sing children's music. Anybody got time for that? Let that woman grow up and be who she want to be. Anyway, sweet universe, what is going on with Britney Spears? What's going on in her world? What does the world need to know that she's tried to tell them time and time again? Like, basically, what do we need to know about Britney? And I'm going to do the best that I can to vouch for my girl, because I'm so tired of people picking on her. Alright, what's going on with my girl Britney Spears? If she was a fly on the wall, if we were a fly on the wall, we had the opportunity to hear her speak her truth about the public as a whole, what would she say? Like, I want to know all of that. And right here. Right there. Right there. And right there. I'm going to move this up because you can't really see them in the frame. I think it's how I have this set up. There we go. That's better. See this over here. Okay. Excuse me. There. Nothing from here. So it's between these two. They're faint, but I want to say right here. Okay. All right, what's going on with Miss Britney Spears? I don't like the way that this is set up. It feels like it's pulled down too far. Hold on. There we go. We need to pull this back some. I don't know. Whatever. Okay. So right now, I believe that Britney Spears is heartbroken. There's a separation. And this could pertain to the relationship that she's in, where her heart was broken. This could be the pain that she experiences because of the media. Or overall, I mean, she's still healing from the pain that she's been going through. I mean, this woman had the opportunity to be free, finally. And like I said, she just can't catch a break. But I feel that her heart is being torn in several different pieces or directions, as you can see with the thread here. And you can also see where she has tried to stitch her heart, but yet it is continuously pulled in all directions. Everybody wants, whoever this is, this could be, I mean, her family, the media, people that are invading her privacy, not allowing her to enjoy a meal, any of that. Her kids, I mean, all of this plays a factor. And she can't take it. She can't take it. I also feel depression. I mean, that was very obvious. The woman is very depressed. She's gone through a lot. I can't stress that enough. She has definitely gone through a lot. Okay. So we have the Page of Swords here. And what I see with the Page of Swords, this is someone that is trying to come up with ideas. Now, I will say that right now, I think this has something to do with the kids. Has something to do with the kids and information. So, I don't know if, and if it's not the kids, then it is childish energy, someone just kind of wanting to get in to her circle just to take advantage or document whatever they can. I also see with the Page of Swords, while she's on this tightrope, if you will, and these ideas are keeping her afloat, I'm trying to see what that is going to symbolize. I'm going to come back to that one. Hold on. Okay, and we have the Lovers card. All right, so yeah, this has something to do with her current situation. Has a lot to do with it might even be that day when that person was recording her. I believe that they were discussing some information, her and her husband, I believe it was, and she was reacting because they were having a passionate conversation, and then she saw this individual recording her. So she was just like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna express it for what it is. So I think it wasn't so much of her just having this random meltdown like people are trying to make it seem. I understand that she is bipolar and she has, I don't honestly, I'm not trying to say that some of the choices that she made were the best. But you know what? Tell me who doesn't get out of character when they have, when they feel cornered. I can tell you, I have shown my behind several times. Okay? I've lost friendships. I've lost respect. It happens. Not to say that, she should suck it up, but at the same time, I mean, there is not one person on this earth that is as cool, calm, and collected as they try to make themselves seem. I don't like how people try to scrutinize, anybody that is having a rough day, for one. And I feel that at this moment, this was a intimate moment, even though it was in a restaurant, that they was discussing something. And I think once she saw that person recording her, and they kept the camera on her, it highlighted not highlighted, but it strengthened the frustration that she was going through. Maybe I'm just pulling straws here, but I don't know. Then at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so with the Ten of Pentacles, this could tell me that the Page of Swords, if you will, was trying to get money and was trying to get close to her, which I think is the husband. And it was all because of money. He wanted to document as much as he could. And I don't know if Britney is watching. Well, I'm nowhere near the algorithm. It'd be awesome if she did, but to warn her, per se. But your husband's been documenting you this entire time, it seems. Or he's going back and he is reporting a lot of the things that you're doing. He is, and what I mean by documenting, like he's building up a case on you so that he can divorce you. That's what I'm thinking is going on. And maybe you caught wind of this, Britney. Maybe she caught wind of this, or maybe she was told by somebody, hey, your husband ain't who he says that he is. He's actually trying to find a way to take money from you. So that I can completely understand why that is frustrating. I mean, honestly, everybody was trying to take money from her. They were living off of her while she was drugged, and it's such a mess that they did this to this girl. And and I don't know everything, but it just breaks my heart for her. It really does. I need a bigger desk. All right, so let's go ahead and build off of this. All right, sweet universe, why are these cards here? When is the retrograde over? That's what I want to know, because I'm tired of stammering. And it seems I only post when there's a retrograde. But that's good, because this is pulling me out of my comfort zone, and allowing me to strengthen my verbal skills because of the stroke and everything. So I'm also working on my vocabulary because I'm limited. That's something that I intend to do for this year, is work on my vocabulary so that I can replace the ums and the likes with concise words. But for now, I'm just going to chill. And I'm just going to be as lazy as I want to be. Alright. Sweet universe, why are these cards here? What's the storyline here? Okay. A strong tingle because it's pulling me back. Yep, right here. Definitely right there. All right. So we have the Star card in reverse, I believe. Yes, this is the Star card in reverse. And so while the Star card still has positive attributes even in the negatives, I feel that she is stunting her healing with fairy tales, fairy tale facades, if you will. Like, she isn't being very realistic with and I'm thinking that it's this guy that she's with. I think that she knew that there were red flags. And I also believe that she was determined to exercise her right to freedom. That she chose someone on a limb. I don't think that they were... I don't know how long they've been friends, but I don't feel like it was a long time. I think this was another one of those rushed connections. And he is taking advantage of her. Let me take a look at my booklet here, because I want to see... Oh, that's the wrong one. Where is my booklet? Give me just a second here so I can find it. Because I want to know what this definition is, because it's going to bother me now. Why it's all the way over here is beyond me. But whatever. Alright, and I opened it right on the star. Nice. Okay, so it says, in reverse, the star represents insecurity and a lack of clarity. The queen is consumed by the desire to be the most beautiful in the land as she stands before the magic mirror and demands if she is the fairest. So you too find yourself seeking validation from others. It's time to adjust your perspective, trust yourself, and embrace your authenticity. Okay, so basically what this is saying is that yeah, she's still heartbroken from everything that she has gone through. And she does not like the fact that... I don't know, I'm going to go back to what I was saying. If I can remember. Stroke brain sometimes does that to me. I don't think that he was a good candidate for her. Like I said, I think this was a rushed decision because she was eager to find a sense of liberation. That she did not take it upon herself to do her research on this person, and most importantly, spend enough time with him to see how he ticks. You know what I mean? And it doesn't matter who it is. It's Britney Spears, for heaven's sake. So anybody is going to be like, heck yeah, I'm going to be cool with Britney Spears because it's Britney Spears. It's not so much the person, it's what she has. You know what I mean? And she's heartbroken because she's trying to seek validation where validation is not present, is what is going on here. And at her most vulnerable state, she was documented. Now, with the Page of Swords here, oh yeah, while I feel like this is someone like piecing information together, and it's a risky thing here because, for one, she could take them to court if she really wanted to, but they came up with this crafty idea that if I can just document her, and this could be him too, I don't know exactly who it is, we're going to see, but they thought that this would be a good idea to make her look bad for their benefit. And we have the Queen of Cups in reverse. So with that, is this intentionally? Okay, let's see. I want to make sure that it's not all in reverse. Okay, so with the Queen of Cups in reverse, I get a individual that is emotionally imbalanced. And unfortunately, during this time, I think that she chose the wrong time to have this discussion. And you know what? He could have very well set this up to where she was documented, because I find it a little convenient how there's a person looking directly at her recording everything, you know, and she could have kept it cool. I think that was the only mistake. She could have just kept it cool and saw what he or she was doing and just played it off like nothing was going on, and he and a ha. I also feel like she may have acted if she was trying to give them a story. Like, if you want a story, I'm gonna give you one. So let me just say, I couldn't even hear what she said to even make it sound or assume that she was mumbling, you know, what did they say? They said that she was, mumbling some strange words or whatever. Like, I don't know, but I just kind of feel like she was just caught in a vulnerable state of mind. And so we have the Six of Swords here. Is this the six? No, I'm sorry. This is the Four of Swords here. And this is saying that she needs to withdraw from this relationship. This could also be the person that she's with is wanting to withdraw from this marriage. And then, of course, with the Ten of Pentacles, I'm going to go ahead and go with this. So we have the Page of Cups. Okay. And then at the bottom of the deck, the Ace of Wands. So I'm thinking that with those two cards together, this was someone that had, yeah, I think he was just hoping to create a an income off of her. That's what I'm sensing. Because the Page of Cups represents, you know, dreaming big. You know, and I don't necessarily see this as, I mean, no, because it's money involved. You know what I mean? And I don't think that he has the right mindset. What is a page of cups going to do with a large abundance like that? When I think of this, of a page of cups, I think about my kids. Like, the first thing they want when you want to treat them to something, they want Robux, or they want V-Bucks, or whatever you call those things. They want to use all the money that you have just so that they can play their games. You know? And so I don't think that he really cared about her. And I think that it's unfortunate that she got caught up in this, because I think he set her up to be documented that way, as, you know, being crazy and everything else. I don't know if you can hear my son, but he's in there playing Fortnite right now. Is it me, or for those who have children, have you noticed that your children are a little aggressive when they play that game? Like, I don't know, it does something to them. I don't know. Alright, sweet universe, what else do we need to know about Miss Britney Spears? I feel sorry for her. I really do. Yeah, homeboy is up to no good. What's his name? Alex? I don't know. You would think I would do my research on it, but I like to walk into readings blindly to see if I can at least pull something. I'm okay with not having all the information. That's strong right there. Okay. All right, so we have the Chariot, and this talks about success. And basically, to me, I've always said that this is the gift of free will. She has more control than she thinks, and she just needs to learn how to steer her life again. That's the thing. Stop trying to seek validation by walking into these self-limiting connections. And also, just because she's a celebrity doesn't mean that she has ironclad spirit. You know, she's going through some things. So I definitely believe that it's time for her to take the time to withdraw from everything. And what I'm pretty sure she is. It's unfortunate that that person recorded her and TMC's funky ass got a hold of it. But I think right now she needs to take back full control, because I believe that her father and everyone else that tried to take advantage of her indirectly controls her to this day. And it's hard. Like, it would be very hard to trust. And now you're dealing with somebody that you thought was your, you know, your everything. And now you have to, it's like you're dealing with this nightmare all over. Oh, that's terrible. All right, so the Knight of Swords here in reverse. This is not thinking something through, and this is exactly what I was just saying. She could have played the situation off by controlling her emotions, because now people are running with this narrative that she was being a maniac, when really she has every right to feel the way that she was. It was just the wrong place at the wrong time. And then we have the Judgment card here. Okay. And I believe that this is going to be an eye-opener for her. If either one, she's unaware that he's keeping tabs on her, or she's about to find out, and it's going to be a wake-up call for her to really get her stuff together, because she really is in a place where it's not safe for her. I mean, and for one, regardless of what she does, you're always going to have somebody following you around trying to catch the next article. What Britney needs to understand is that, I mean, I'm not going to say that nobody cares about her, because I mean, she has an amazing support system within her fans. And I am so proud that they were able to scream loud enough so that she can be heard. So kudos to them. And if you're one of them, I really appreciate that. But you also have individuals out there that wants to see her fall. Just think about your life, you know? Take her away from the spotlight. Take away the fact that she's Britney Spears celebrity, and let her be who she is on the regular. And just think about her just being someone normal. And you got people out here that just don't want to see her succeed. That's all that it is. They're mad that, I mean, and you know, and the truth of the matter is that I honestly don't think that her family deserved anything. I think that she felt compelled to let them have, you know, money. Like, I don't know, she threw money at them at first, and then they was like, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and make her think that she's the problem. And, you know, because I'm greedy. I'm just greedy, and I want to ride on her coattails, and, you know, I'm just going to lock her up like the little princess that, she wants to be. It's so terrible. It's so terrible. But I see, yeah, I feel like she needs to withdraw. It's a two-way street, honestly. I kind of feel like he's going to walk away from her, and she needs to, she needs to let it happen. He could very well be cheating on her, and she's going to find out about it if she hasn't already. But I definitely feel that, I don't know, I just feel like it was a little too convenient for somebody to be sitting there recording her. You know what I mean? And this will be the second time, because I believe the last time someone recorded her was her own children, right? Because she was being a parent and was telling them that they were ungrateful ass brats. And they tried to make her look bad with that, trying to document it in hopes that, they could get their way with that. And that's a shame that they had Kevin Federline's old funky ass tried to pit his own children against her. But it ain't nothing new. It ain't like we haven't seen it before. It's just sad. All right. So anyways, what is the aftermath of everything once everything is said and done? Well, this came out, so we have the Queen of Cups here, and as you can see, she's pulling out this fish, and the question is what she intends to do with it, honestly. The Queen of Cups is a visionary, and so I kind of feel like she is going, I kind of think that she's putting the fish into the chalice. I'm going to have to look at the booklet on that, because this is a new deck, so I'm not really familiar with the symbology or the symbolism. But I feel like this is saying like she's going to get her, for one, she's definitely going to get her emotions back in check. All right, we'll see. Let me stop stammering over my words. Excuse me. Thank you. Thank you again. Okay. What is the aftermath of everything that Britney is going through right now? I'm pretty sure we're going to hear about it. So what news should we expect to hear about Britney Spears once everything is said and done? In every sense of that meaning. And right here. Oops. Darn cards. Hold on. I dropped them. Come on. Dropped it all the way down here. If I could get it. Where'd it go? There we go. Yeah, I needed a bigger desk. I waited so long to get one that I ended up getting a small desk. Oh well, beggars can't be choosers. Beggars can't be choosers. I mean, they can, but... Did I forgot that fast. Did I? No, okay. Do it again. Right there. All right. All right, so we have the Eight of Pentacles here. So this is telling me that she's going to work on herself. This could include focusing on her crafts, her skills, getting herself back to where she needs to be. Okay. We have the Ace of Pentacles here, which is good to see. So this is... which is interesting because this beetle, I don't know what that means, but we're going to look that up. But nonetheless, well, hold on. We're just going to keep going. So we have the Ten of Pentacles here. And then we have the Knight of Swords here at the bottom of, well, that, and then at the bottom of the deck we have the Hermit. So clarification, why is the Queen of Cups here? Okay. Alright, so it's in reverse. Alright, so let me, because which one did I say I wanted to look up? First, let's start with this Ace of Pentacles real quick. Okay. So, the Ace of Pentacles symbolizes wealth and abundance, new beginnings on a physical level. Let's see. So the scarab, is that how you say that? Is a symbol of creation and rebirth. Okay. Okay, I can see that. So, reflection and refuge, safety and protection. Okay, so basically what I'm getting from this is that she's definitely going to be focusing on herself. because once she realizes what he was up to, she's gonna be like, you know what, it's all good. Like, I don't think whatever it is that he's trying to do is not going to hold. I just don't think so. I don't think it's gonna hold. They can try. And then with the page, not this page, but the Ten of Pentacles here. Hold on. Yeah. So she's going to become emotionally fulfilled again. She just needs to get back on her game is what I'm thinking. So with the Star card, with this being in reverse, I think that is basically the fact that she realized that she wasn't getting the proper healing that she needed because she wasn't surrounding herself with healing energy. She was struggling with that too good to be true energy, and I think now she's taking time to focus more on herself, so that she can be her best self. And, you know, at the end of the day, I'm very proud. I think that she's learning, unfortunately, the hard way, is that it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter what your title is. People are going to treat you like crap because that's the type of people that they are. You can tell them that you love them, and you can, you know, shower them with all kinds of blessings, but if they don't give you the same thing in return, then what are you really doing? You know what I mean? Like, and I hate that for her. So there is no reverse with the Star card in this deck. So the only thing that I can say is that it's basically saying that she is, because of everything that she's gone through, I believe that this healing, because of Lee, stop stammering. The Judgment card, that aha moment, that awakening, if you will. She's going to see through everything, and I think that's going to put her back on track. She's going to be like, you know what, I can't keep doing this. Because honestly, I don't think that she's even happy in this connection. Because I think that this dude is very immature for her. And she's definitely going to take time to expand on herself. And she's using the snake and this wolf or coyote, if you will, as her guiding light. I also kind of feel like this is a keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. You could say that she's going to take them and cast them off the cliff, if you will, but she's actually going to take time to reverse it on them. While they think that they're being close to her to catch her in the act, she's going to do the same thing to them. Hence this Knight of Swords here. Now see, the Knight of Swords in reverse, you know, he's someone that doesn't think it through, but he's also, you know, he's very passionate about his logic, his stance, and everything, and you're not going to stand in his way. If he's got to move you out the way by any means necessary, that's what he's going to do. I'm not saying that's what she's going to do to anybody, but it's the vibe of it all. I'm not going to let you stand in my way anymore. So good on her, because she deserves so much more than what these trash ass people are giving her. So long story short, from what I'm getting from this reading, is the whole incident that was captured was due to a vulnerable moment of Britney. And I think that it was intentional. I think that it was intended for her to be recorded, just like it was when she was with her family, with her sons. And it was in hopes to try to document, to make her look bad. Or he's trying to document whatever he can to try to pose, basically trying to continue to make her look as though she is not stable. And I don't think that it's going to be, it's not going to hold up, because for one, they're going to be called out for what it is. And she's going to realize that now is the time for her to really check herself and get herself back on track where she belongs, because she's Britney. You know, like I said, it breaks my heart for her. I love me some Britney Spears. She, you know, she just had this vibe about her. And, you know, back when, you know, Oops, I Did It Again and In the Zone, all that, when she was in her real sexy, promiscuous type phase and she was embracing her sexuality. I love that, because I think everybody that was around my age at that time was going through those moments. Like, we were at that moment where we were embracing our own sexuality, and she was the hype girl for that. You know what I mean? And she was teaching you, like, look, don't give a damn about what people say. And I feel like she needs to take that very same lesson and she needs to apply it to herself. I also feel that she needs to heal. She needs to continue to heal. She needs to replenish herself. I'm sorry, but I know that those medicines done a number on her, but I just want her to get back to where she was. And I feel like she's been on those medications for so long that it may have some type of effect on her. And you can see it on her. She's not happy. And eventually she will be. She's going to look back on all this, and I hope that she can at least enjoy her 40s on up. I wish that there was a time where she could go back and redo those moments, but they're gone now. So now it's time to make this worthwhile. So Britney, if you ever see this, I'm rooting for you. All of your supporters are rooting for you. It's time for you to finally get rid of these individuals that do not serve you. Walk away from them. They ain't nothing. They ain't shit. That's all I can say. And let this woman and all celebrities have their privacy. Because I know for a fact you wouldn't like it if somebody was all up in your face recording everything. You can sit there and talk a good game, like, oh, I wouldn't care. Well, that's why you have the problems that you have right now, because you don't mind people being all up in your circle. And that's something that you need to check. So anyways, if you enjoyed this reading, go ahead and drop a like. If you don't, that's fine. You can drop your own speculations if you want to. Tell your friends about me. Hit subscribe. All that good jazz. Remember this, though. When life gives you lemons, always keep it zesty. Take care, everyone. Bye.